today for the Bitcoin price. And yes, guys, this is a very, very short yet very important update about the Bitcoin price. If you're going into the charts and looking at the Bitcoin price, you are seeing that Bitcoin was doing basically nothing. This is what I call the calm before the storm. Now let's talk about what is the next move for Bitcoin. What can we expect for Bitcoin price-wise, trading-wise, right now in the immediate short term? Let's have a look here on the weekly, because I can tell you something. Something big is brewing for Bitcoin right now. Once again, thank you very much for everyone watching. Didn't make a video for 3 days. If you do not want this to happen again, go down below right now, press like, subscribe, comment. Just bash the algorithm, guys. Please make as much noise for the algorithm as possible. I really need it because YouTube doesn't think that crypto content is so relevant right now. Show them that it is. Now let's go straight into the content and let's talk about Bitcoin. And if we are zooming out here, you will say, well, everything as planned, right? Basically. But if so, why didn't we predict this? Why didn't we know that Bitcoin is gonna break below the previous all-time high? Well, because not everything is exactly as it was before. Some things are the same. Yes, when we have the halving, like here in 2012, we are going up towards the halving, going up afterwards, finding the all-time high after the halving, and then somewhere 2/3 into the new cycle, we are finding the Bitcoin bottom and rising towards the halving again, getting the all-time high after the halving. So these things is like clockwork, every time the same, and actually even this time the same. Now the question is, what should we expect for Bitcoin right now? Well, if you can see here, between support and resistance, Bitcoin is still in this channel. So from that regard, nothing has really changed. However, and this is where the big alarm bells should be starting to ring. If we are breaking this, if we are in fact breaking 16,000 on the weekly, closing below, for the very first time in history, if we close below for like at least 1-2 weeks, we would break the key market structure here in the long run. And this is, dear ladies and gentlemen, important to recognize. If I am pulling out the pi cycle bottom, you can also see this indicator was basically every single time predicting the Bitcoin bottom. Right there in 2014, right there in 2018 November. And right here, you might ask, no. This time it was wrong for the very first time, because this indicator definitely was not tied up to the balance sheet of FTX, and therefore not possible to predict this massive down. Let me actually quickly go back here. I'm, by the way, in the office of Julian Hosp. It's the recording office of him. I'm visiting him. Thank you very much for renting it out to me here, or for like giving me a few minutes to record this. But this is something I wanted to tell you. And now everyone is asking, well, let's say we stay here in this channel. Let's say we continue to follow the previous pattern, the previous cycle, just as the last 12 years. When can we then please finally expect the next run towards the upside? Well, I can tell you something. Usually, the bear market low is found approximately, you can see it here, 336 give or take days before the halving. Let's see if this happened here also the other time when we hit 3,100 US dollars. Well, you can see this was already 500 days before. So if these cycles are lengthening, or I already deleted the one here, unfortunately, then let me take out the measurement tool. We should have already hit the bottom. And what you can see here right now, we are 525 days away from the next halving, give or take, approximately. The exact same number of days we were, actually, let me go back here to the face mode, we were away from the halving in the last cycle. So if Bitcoin is going up from here, it should please go up from now on. And if we are breaking this this long channel towards the downside, of course, brace for impact. You never know what stories are coming. Crypto.com, Grayscale, a lot of things are there. But in the end of the day, we can just wait. And if you are asking myself what I think is going to happen here in the immediate short term, I think with the highest likelihood, we hit the bottom or we are close to it. But my strategy remains unchanged. I have all my Bitcoin. I had all my Bitcoin, and I am going to keep all my Bitcoin, because no matter where Bitcoin goes, 1 Bitcoin always stays 1 Bitcoin. 5 Bitcoin always stay 5 Bitcoin. No matter where it goes, just exclude the US dollar from that. That is at least my strategy and my point of view here for the current market. Let me know what you think about that. I'm truly a hodler. I'm gonna stay a hodler. I hope you are doing it as well. I'm not even talking about trading today. Soon I will, because I am planning to open a new position, but please responsible. Thank you so much for watching. As always, guys, we are going to see each other very soon at the next one of Crypto. And as always, guys, bye.